Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great morning so far and a great trading session. I am flat at the moment. I have not taken any trades at all. Haven't had any setups actually. Oh wait, I did have one that I missed, but I don't think I probably wouldn't have gotten filled anyway. There was one tick of drawdown, but the difference in the bars was like 0.01 seconds, which is lower than my lag time. So it's a high chance I wouldn't have gotten filled. Which is cool. So I've just really been waiting on a setup. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. So yeah, this has been a no trade morning so far. Let's see what that's weird. Normally it's like that if it's really choppy, but market isn't that choppy really. All right, let's see if we can get a breakout. I'm gonna try to spin today. I'm gonna wash my hair today, but I also want to see if I can catch up on my trade journal. I categorized all the trades from yesterday and even put them in playbooks, but I need to catch up big time. Like, how far am I behind actually? I don't even know. I'm pretty far behind actually. Let's see. Unreviewed. Oh, wait. So I need to start from July 19th. And I think the reason why, though, I'm so behind is because I needed to put new tags in there for the point of control data, because the way I had it before was just, all right, is it in the wick, is it in the body? But I need to know, is it the same volume as the direction I'm going? Is it opposite volume? Like, I needed to break it down like that. And I couldn't really figure out how I wanted to do that initially. Like, did I just want to delete the ones I had, or did I just want to add a new category? And adding a new category is what I decided to do, because I didn't want to lose the data that I had. So it's kind of what made the most sense to me. That way I could still have all the data from when I first started in TradeZella. Well, not when I first started, but when I first started tracking in TradeZella, which was May 28th. I imported everything since May 28th. So yeah, good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? I have to wash mine too. It's nasty. I have a scalp condition, and I have started back using glycolic acid from, what is it, the Ordinary brand. Weird, but I use the glycolic acid on my scalp, like when I pre-shampoo my hair. So I just use like this certain stuff that I put on my hair, and I put glycolic acid on my scalp, and put like a plastic bag over my head and let it sit for like 10 minutes. I have just the last couple of times that I washed my hair, I sat under the dryer with it, because the stuff is like has aloe vera in it and some other stuff. So I put a little bit of that on my scalp too. And I guess it's just like helping to keep moisture in my scalp to kind of help with my scalp condition. Because normally after like 4 days, my scalp is really bad. Like I can literally pull huge flakes off of my scalp. But I was reading that, you know, it's caused more by dryness. Part of it is hormones too, but that combination of the hormones and my scalp just being really, really dry. And also, I was told when I was way younger, like in my probably early 20s, that so my hair grows pretty fast, and different stylists was telling me that like basically the cell turnover rate on my scalp is really high, which can contribute to it as well. So there's like different contributing factors, but I had read about putting glycolic acid on my scalp, and yeah, I washed my hair before I went on my vacation, so it'll be 2 weeks and 2 days and no issues. Oh, that went too far. I didn't want it to go that far. Because I would really like to be able to wash my hair every 2 weeks and not every week. And it still be able to at least maintain somewhat of moisture in my actual hair, not my scalp. But I don't know. Weekly is kind of better for me. But my hair grew a lot better when I would basically straighten it every 4 weeks, and every 4 weeks in between. So I would wash my hair every 2 weeks. So every other time I would straighten it. And the only reason I stopped was because I had got real bad heat damage from, it's a tool called the Tymo ring. I don't know if people have heard about it, but you can't see inside of it. It's like one of those like combs, heat combs, but it's not like a hot comb though. You can't see inside of it. And what I didn't know was because of the products that I was using when I first started doing it, because I've been natural since I was 20. And I was that person. I never want to straighten my hair. Like I don't even like straight hair. Even when I straighten it now, I don't ever wear it straight. I usually wear it like in a bantu knot out so that it's wavy. But I just noticed that my hair grows better that way because I don't get all the single strand knots and the split ends and all of that stuff. But I stopped when I got the heat damage. So I was like, my curl pattern is a little looser than it's supposed to be. So I stopped for like a month, 2 months of straightening my hair, and I was like, yeah. So I've been growing it out. I probably have like about another 4 inches that I need to cut off, mainly in the front. The rest, good morning, Granny. The rest is probably like 2. I've been slowly cutting it because I used to be that person that would just, oh, heat damage, cut everything. And I used to piss my mom off. Why are you cutting all your hair? Like it's hers. So I always promised that I would never big chop my hair again because I've big chopped twice. But even aside from like big chopping down to practically nothing, I've cut a lot of my hair off. I'll just be like, let's go cut 6 inches off my hair. I told her I wouldn't do that anymore. Nope, I never used that before, Janelle. Because a lot of the like head and shoulder, the only head and shoulders that used to work really well for me was the Royal Oils collection. And I used to really love the scalp cream, but I noticed that the scalp cream was starting to cause a little bit of buildup because it's a cream and not an oil, even though I did feel like it was moisturizing my scalp really well. I've tried obviously the regular head and shoulders before, and I've tried Sulfur 8. I've tried different medicated ones. The only one that I did really, really like was the tea tree oil brand. It's the blue brand from As I Am. Loved it. I still use the oil, but I don't feel like I need the shampoo. I never really buy the conditioners from those brands. Just the shampoo is enough. But yeah, I just noticed that using the glycolic acid helped better than everything. But yeah, that was the one that I didn't try yet. Good morning, Tranchies. How are you? How are you this morning? So are you guys loving the price action today? Oh, why do I always forget to put my, oh, it's over here. It's just not over there. Wait, what is that up there? Yep, that's why I ain't take it. I almost took that buy, but I was like, wait, I think that's where this level just changed over, and it's exactly where that level just changed over. I'm gonna break even there. I'm only breaking even because this green level used to be red. Yep, I'm glad I did. I almost missed it, which I actually I wasn't supposed to get into it because we rejected up there. Another slow. Well, actually, I just kind of made that a thing last week because it's something that I noticed. That's cool though. It's fine. I did lose more in commissions though, but it's fine. It's cool. But yeah, I forgot. That's where my middle half trend changed to an uptrend, but we rejected. We pulled back to my major level to create divergence there. However, because we rejected up there, I wasn't supposed to take it. But it's cool. At least I was smart enough to realize I needed to break even though I broke even for a different reason, but that's the only reason that green level is even there. Price action sucks again. There we go, Met finna hop in the pool. I was about to say the pool. Finna go hop in the pool. I feel it. Have fun. Have fun. Y'all, it was so funny when we went on our family vacation 2 weekends ago. Last year when we went, did I get in the pool? I got in the pool, but I didn't like for real swim and stuff because I had like a traditional size swim cap. And first of all, I have a big head. I'm 5'10". Okay? So it's okay for me to have a big head and big feet because I'm huge. But the swim cap was just too small. Like it fit, but I just felt like, man, if I go under this water is going to get straight up under here. So I didn't swim. So right before we went on the family vacation, I had purchased from Amazon. It's like an oversized one. It's actually made for if you have braids or locks. But I was like, well, let me get that one because that one should help. And I got the extra large, but they do have a double XL. But I knew I wasn't going to have my hair like out in a fro or anything. So I had put it in a couple of braids. And so I got in the pool and I started swimming. And my auntie was like, Amber, you can swim? I'm like, yeah. She like, no, you can't. I'm like, yeah. So I like got on my back and was, swimming backwards. I didn't do like a freestyle because I never put my face underwater like flat down. I just didn't because I still had my contacts in and I didn't want to screw my eyes up. But everybody was so surprised I could swim. My mom is really the only person. My mom and my sister knew I could swim. But it's crazy because I taught myself how to swim back when I was growing up. I went to a summer day camp at this skating rink and we would always go swimming like I would say every other week or so. And I was probably about 8 when I taught myself how to swim. The only thing is, I am terrified of deep water. I mean, like, absolutely terrified. To the point where when I was in college, when I went to my school that I played at D2, a D2 college, we had 5 a.m. pool workouts. And I remember the very first time, y'all, everybody ran and went straight into the deep end. And I looked like, who's supposed to get over there? So I was just standing there and my coach was like, are you going to get in the water? I was like, mm-mm. I said, I can't get over there. She was like, but I thought you could swim. I said, I can, but I can't get over there. And she thought I was just trying to like take the easy way out, as far as just having the easier workout in the shallow end. And I started like shaking and I was in tears. Like I wasn't crying, but like I had tears in my eyes and I was shaking, and she realized like I was dead serious. I just can't do it. I did it one time. So another time when I was in high school and part of one of our gym classes was swim, the way that they tested you to see which level you would be in, it was they had you in the shallow end and they made you try to swim from one side to the other side, not like end to end. And I went back and forth, swim. So they were like, all right, so you're going to be in the advanced section, we're going to put you in the deep end. I was like, And my gym teacher again thought that I was just trying to be lazy, so she called home. And my dad was like, what do you want me to do? If my child is terrified of the deep end and it's a true thing that she's scared of, it's a real fear, I'm not going to force her to get into the deep end for a grade. I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. So, but I did get in the deep end one time. It was the year after I graduated college. I was living in Georgia at the time. And the guy who I was in a relationship with, my fiance, we had took the kids to the swimming pool, and I think their grandma had just came to get them, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer, whatever. And so I was like, man, I think I'm gonna get in the deep end. I'm just gonna swim from one side to side in the deep end. I got a lifeguard here, and I know I can swim. And I was like, I'm gonna conquer my fears. And I did it. And y'all, when I tell y'all I was so proud of myself, I called my mom and I was crying on FaceTime. I was like, Mom, you won't believe what I did. She's like, what? I'm like, I swam in the deep end. And she was like, you did? I'm like, yeah, let me see. No, I ain't gonna do it again. I was just letting you know I did it. No, ma'am. And that was that. And I never did it again. Never ever. But I love getting in the pool. It's just so relaxing. So relaxing. When I get rich, I'm going to build a house that has an indoor pool because I don't like being outside. I'm going to build a house that has an indoor pool. And I'm just going to live my best life getting in the pool every day. Come on. What are you doing, Margaret? What are you doing? Terrible price action. No trades for you either? It's so crazy because it doesn't really look... Well, now it does. Okay, I lied. I was going to say it doesn't really look that bad. I mean, I guess this wasn't too horrible. Even this... Probably this last pullback here with the double bottom. But after that, very ugly. Very, very ugly. The goal is for the strategy to keep me at a chop. So far it has. Like I said, this trade right here wasn't valid because of how we rejected up here. And like I said, I think I only missed one trade so far. And I missed it writing something on my cheat sheet actually. Patience is a virtue. Good morning, Predator. How are you this morning? A pool is like swimming in other people's filth. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't really like when I was younger. I didn't think about stuff like this. Well, sometimes I did, but yeah, I just think about like how many kids have peed in this pool, how many adults are trifling and peed in this pool, how many people got in this pool dirty as hell. Like people don't do like back in the day, you know, a lot of pools, because I didn't even see that at this particular resort and I could have just missed it. But, you know, we would go to places where when you pay to get into the pool, you couldn't even get past the dressing room, right? The locker room, whatever. And in the locker room, you had all these showers because they wanted you to shower before you got into the pool, you know, at least rinse off. Because people don't understand. Like, I saw this one lady who, her son, she's worried that her son could potentially go blind, but his eyesight looks like it was affected, where she had his hair in some really nice locks, but his hair was freshly done, which it wasn't like they did it the day before, but it was like maybe a week old or something like that. And you know, they use a lot of lock gels and stuff like that. Well, he got in the pool and he was complaining that his eyes were burning, and it's because the chemicals in the gel got into his eyes when he got into the pool. And it's like, okay, well, lady, you clearly did not get him in that little shower before you got him into the pool, because you're supposed to rinse your hair, you know, and your body and stuff like that. So I think about stuff like that too. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I don't take baths. I only take showers. And if I do like take a bath, I have to take a shower first, because all I think about is I'm swimming in whatever dirt has gotten on me today. That is disgusting. I'm not clean when I get out. I think about that kind of stuff all the time. I do. Just feel better that I got a private pool for my room. Ooh, okay, fancy. I want to go to one of those like the cabins out in the mountains in Tennessee where you could, and it's not even a cabin, it's like a huge house that you could rent. I want to take like a family vacation to one of those kind of places that has the pool inside or whatever of the house. That would be so nice. But yeah, public pools. Like I don't like the beach at all. I've only gotten into the water 2 times. Once when we were at the resort in Cancun, and I barely did, like barely. And there was another time we went to the Bahamas and we were on a white sand private beach, and the water was so clear I could see in it. So I was like, okay, I can get in this just a little bit, but I ain't do too much. Not too much, because they had a lot of clear fish. It was so weird. They had a lot of clear fish. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going too far into this water. But I don't like the beach because I don't like sand. I don't like how it feels on my feet. And I also think to myself, what is underneath this sand that I can't see? It could be spiders. It could be anthills. It could be people's that let their dogs poop in the sand and they just covered it up. People could pee in this sand. Animals could pee in this sand. That's just what I think about. Yeah. I'm not going to have a foot fungus because I wanted to sit there in this sand in the beach. Not my thing. Good morning, Rio. How are you this morning? It's at the hardest time in the world. The housekeeper, she don't speak English. My Spanish is terrible and she speaks too fast for the app. I was about to say, you ain't use the app. Tell her slow it down. Type in your app, slow down so my app can hear you. The fact that technology has advanced to the point where we can use apps to communicate with people who speak in different languages is so insane to me. Like, to just go from AOL dial-up internet where you couldn't even talk on the phone while you were on the internet to what it has become now is crazy. Just insane. I'm showing my age. These kids will never understand. Having to ask your mama, does she have any more phone calls because you want to get on the computer and hear like, wait. I can't believe I don't have any dreams. Ugh. But I'm being patient. I don't want to force nothing. And if it's preventing choppy losses, hey, we'll be grateful. Is this where we change to a downtrend? It is. All right. I wanted to make sure this wasn't an old level. I know it's choppy because we keep like rejecting the change and then creating, like, I can't create a zone with this upside pressure level. And usually that's how I create this zone, is with that and another indicator, the major half trend level. But I can't create a zone with it. So every time we change biases, we immediately reject. And that's how I know, even without looking at a time-based chart, how choppy we are. And if we don't trade below here, it's technically still an uptrend. And it's kind of, okay, wait. Oh, well, if you're gonna do that, you could have kept that for yourself. But yeah, it's kind of what happened. Not there. It happened somewhere back here, and that's why there was a line. I think here. Yeah, this wasn't a change zone. But it was created because we rejected down here somewhere. We rejected immediately right there. So, yeah, just a chop fest, really. Just a hot, choppy mess. a little bit of movement here. What does that say? All right, 268. I don't want to trade right there. We've pushed right back to the zone. Like, what the hell? Going to the beach. You think you're going to the beach this weekend? All right, Predator. Don't put your feet in that sand. Wear sand shoes. Is that a thing? Because if it is, I'll go to the beach anytime. But I don't want to wear regular shoes though, and I don't want to wear sandals. I need some sand shoes that's gonna keep the sand off of my feet. You don't know what's under that sand, Predator. I'm just telling you. Alright, it's changed up there. Yeah, this is terrible, terrible. Alright, we got a breakout this time. Let's see how we react at this old level. It's one of the old changeover zones. I'm about to go later. I got aqua socks. Oh, good morning, Applejacks. Yeah, this market is booty butt cheeks. You got aqua socks. Ooh, I need some of them. Okay, wait. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get me some of those. Apple Jacks, I think we all agree that the market is but. All of us agree with you. I was thinking about doing something. Well, it'll be hard to do. I mean, it's easy right now because with my P&L, I'm only trading up to 3 accounts at a time. But I wanted to kind of put a window where I show like how many trades I've taken, but it be something that just automatically updates, not me actually do it, because on days where it's a lot of trades, I'm gonna forget to do it. So I was thinking about like making my trade performance tab just show trade number, entry time, and profit. And leave it at that. Only put it on one account though, so that you can see the list. That's what I was thinking about doing, but I don't know. Only reason I don't know is because you can't save a template in the trade performance. So having to take everything out so that only those things are showing, and then when I actually need the freaking trade performance, like the more detailed one, then I gotta add those things back in. I don't feel like doing all that. So, but I do want to do something like that. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. That way you can see like the times that I took trades and stuff like that. We'll see. I got nothing. The devil be trying to interfere with my trading in the form of meetings. I rebuke thee. But you know what? Your meetings during trash price action is a good thing. It's going to keep you off the chart so that you don't try to force nothing or make any mistakes. I missed ES. That should have been what I traded today. What markets do all of you guys trade? I mean, I know Trenches trades the Nasdaq. I'm pretty sure most of us, if not all of us, trade the Nasdaq. But does anybody else trade ES as well, or crude oil or gold or anything like that? I feel like, Janelle, is it you that trade gold? I don't remember. I just finally got a trade in today. Green, so not a bad day considering this action. I'm only take green, which is fine. The devil was taking my Thursday morning. So Predator, you trade NQ only. Look, green is green. To whether you a tad bit green, a whole lot of any green, like Amelia said, if you green in this price action, look, consider yourself the GOAT. ES, NQ, and gold. CME needs to officially rename it to NASCAR. Because really, it has a mind of its own. And it's crazy because the volume so far today has not been that bad at all. It's just there's no movement. Traded gold, but not for a month or two. Gold oil only around news. So you find that it moves best just when news is coming around. I just remember when I used to get 100-point moves on ES, 50-point moves easily. Now it's just been watching paint dry. I probably haven't looked at it in probably like a year and a half, about a year and some change now. Because I can't remember. Maybe I started only focusing on Nasdaq when I started streaming, like a little bit before I started streaming, because I just felt like if I could make a strategy work on the Nasdaq, if I could get it to translate to other markets, great. If I couldn't, who cares, because I'm trading the most volatile instrument, and if I'm not getting very much movement on Nasdaq, I don't expect to get very great movement on other instruments, so what's the point? I am taking a nap today. I keep saying I'm going to take naps, and then as I'm journaling, I'll see the different trades that I missed. And what I try to do is, if a trade is a loss, whether it's a trade I took or like a missed trade, I'll try to see if there's any component of it that can help me to prevent the loss in the future, or if it's just, hey, it just is what it is. Because of course we can't win 100% of our trades, right? But because I really still only have a little less than a month's worth of data, I have to oh wait, I'm confusing myself. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I'm gonna be mad if this trade takes off, but at the same time, it's a little. It's one of the setups where I don't really know if I'm okay with the POC being opposite volume. So we'll just let it play out. If it wins, I'm okay with that. Especially since the price action is so bad. I don't want to take any of the trades where I'm like, yep, boom. Didn't want to take any trade where I'm like, it's a setup that I've already been questioning. Why is this? Why are you doing that? Okay, that's better. I definitely was questioning that. And I'm glad I did. I would have got stopped out just for it to do this shit. That is the most frustrating. Look, listen, hear me out. That would piss me off. To get stopped out just for it to go up 70 ticks would irritate my soul. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so yep. The way that I was thinking was correct. I already have it on my cheat sheet that way. Like, I think that needs to be like that one. All right, let's see. 368. Oh, that would have pissed me off so bad. Saved by the intuition. No, I already had it on my cheat sheet. I'm like, I'm confusing myself. What did I say? 368. My mind and my journal appreciates the green check, period. Jump rope yesterday, super fun and wore me out doing it. How long did you do it for? I did not walk on the treadmill yesterday like I said I was, so I'm going to do it today, but I decided I'm going to be smart and gradually move up each day. I'm going to start with 5 minutes today, and the only reason I'm doing that is because when I first start walking on the treadmill or even walking outside again, my legs itch so bad. And my best friend who trades, he's like really into nutrition and fitness and stuff. And he always tells me why it happens, and I don't really, and he tells me, don't scratch, don't rub it, you're gonna make it worse. Listen, sir, I don't like the feeling. So I'm gonna try to start at 5 minutes, and then each day I'm just gonna increase it by 1 minute, because usually after like probably maybe like a week's worth of walking sessions, then I don't itch anymore. But I used to be outside walking looking like a crackhead, okay? Because I'm just scratching my legs as I'm walking because I can't take it. I can't. It is the most uncomfortable feeling ever. I don't like it. War news gives gold oil momentum. Okay, makes sense. Gold works for me with any MRN. Should have looked today. Y'all ever had chocolate with caffeine in it? I lasted 5 minutes because I didn't eat, so I was about to pass out. But you know what? I like working out while fasting. But like you said, sometimes I'm like, ooh, girl. So I think what I would probably do is the nights before I like lift weights, I'll probably eat dinner those nights a little bit later, like back to my normal time, just so that I'm not completely out of energy, my energy source of food, when I work out in the afternoon. But I like working out fasting though. I do. Let's see. I don't really like how we rejected at this last flat area. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a weak level now. But no, I've never had chocolate with. I don't really like chocolate much. I like Hershey's white chocolate with the cookies and cream kind. And every now and then I'll like Twix or something like that. But I don't typically eat chocolate. I don't really like sweets, period. But I don't try to consume anything with caffeine in it though. I try not to. Even the tea that I drink, which I haven't had in a couple weeks, the tea that I drink every morning doesn't have caffeine in it either. Oh wait, I can't take that. That's a weak level after a new session high. So it's a no. Oh yeah. Now, if it turns into divergence, that's a whole different ball game, which it did, but the zigzag is not the correct color at the moment. Of course. You know what, market? Go to hell. I just have to eat this because the coffee they have here is trash and I'm doing nothing, so I'm trying to stay awake. You don't have a coffee maker at home where you can make some and take it with you to work? I just thought about my need to charge my phone, and I need to charge my headphones too. I know it's almost full. About to delete it. Can I select all? No, I can't. So I'll just delete all of it. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. Oh, whatever. I'm about to show y'all something. Let's see if it uploads properly. Damn, I was hoping it did not pull back one more tick. Bro, what are you doing? Stop doing this to me. Sorry, I'm reading something. All right. Oh, man. Making coffee at home is the best. I got to get my life together. Do you use K-Cups, Janelle? I know a lot of people talk about those. The major news upcoming or something. The market, maybe the market makers know Janelle wants to trade, so they manipulate it. They said she made too much money. Too much money. Oh yeah, CPI is tomorrow. See, I don't really when I journal at the beginning of every week, So I have like a page in my journal where I write down all the news events, and I write down like my starting balance, my P&L, my ending balance, win-loss ratios, how it looks. But the thing is, I only write down the news events that happen while I'm trading. I never write down like the 7:30 news or anything like that. But so I have like I start the week off with a weekly tracker like that, and then I have, the daily one. But I just never pay attention just because it doesn't affect me from a standpoint of like my trading or anything. So I just never really look at it. This pushes up here. This is another one of those ones that I question. So I'm going to sit out because I literally still have not figured out how I want to trade this. It's rotating over the minor half trend while wicking off of the middle one, and I don't know how I want to trade it yet. So the zigzag's not attached to the first bar. POC was in the wick, which is how I used to trade that, but there was opposite volume. The sellers were in control in the POC, and there's the loss. I promise y'all I'll be knowing. But yeah, this entire time of me making adjustments since I got into order flow, I just have not figured out how I want to trade this again. Now this could also be one of those ones where, remember I told you guys I'm thinking about decreasing or increasing my stop loss by 1 tick, so I wouldn't have gotten stopped out if it was increased, but I don't really want to increase my stop loss. So whenever there's trades that like that happens, I think the majority of them I was able to just figure out like what about that particular setup just made the trade invalid as a whole. Just after going back looking at other examples. K-cups are always ground coffee only. Colombian dark roast. My granny has to have her coffee every morning, baby. If she has to do something like go to the doctor, get blood work, just anything where she can't have her coffee first, baby, she comes back like she don't even care about food. I need to drink my coffee. Only had 4 over since my machine died last year, so I started doing the whole beans and grinder. I think a lot of things like that are just like a waste of money because like we pay for convenience, but then it's like, bro, we just some stuff you just gotta stop being lazy because the convenience. It's like, for instance, you go to a grocery store and they'll sell the cut up pineapple. You could tell it's literally only one pineapple. It's cut up, it's put into a little a cylinder type of container, $8. But if you just buy a pineapple, it's like $3. really like 270. I think where I get it from, it might be like anywhere between 275 and 297. So I'm paying double just for being lazy because I don't want to cut it. But ever since I got that Aldi's cutter, baby, because I used to like dice it up, not just cut it like in the long slices. I would actually dice it up, and I just got tired of doing it. But now I have that Aldi's cutter where it takes the core out for me, and you just literally you cut the top off, put it on top, you twist it, and it gives you that spiral cut and takes the core out. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Now I have to make another cup of coffee. Right, just too cheap to get another machine. Freshly ground coffee is the best for some reason. Not Amelia's a professional. Would y'all try the most expensive coffee in the world that's made from cat's eat? Applejacks, what the hell are you talking about? Ew. Girl, please tell me you lying. Wait. Wait. That's what y'all drink? Okay, wait. Let's back up. That's what y'all drinking? Y'all drinking the expensive... Wait. Is this for real a thing? I'm so confused. Is this a real thing, you guys? Oh, I just got sick to my stomach. Why did you want to try that? The big old watermelon is $2 a pre-cut of a... First of all, girl, where are you getting a watermelon for $2? I pay $6. But like you said, if you get it cut up, I forget how much they charge with it cut up there, but it's not even the whole watermelon, you could tell. It's like probably one of the mini watermelons cut up. It's okay, not the best thing in the entire world like they claim. Oh, but I'm crazy for wanting grapes in my chicken salad. You know what? Let me tell you something, Applejacks. I take grape chicken salad over cat poop coffee. Who came up with this? Now I gotta go look this shit up. Look, first thing I type in cat poop. The first thing just says cat poop. Second thing, cat poop coffee. I'm about to be pissed. It is produced from coffee beans which have been partially digested by the Indonesian palm, civet, and then excreted. Yes, it sounds kind of gross, but not to worry. The outer layer of the coffee bean is removed during processing, and the remaining beans are completely clean before roasted and sent to you. Bitch, what does that have to do with anything? You taking the outer layer? Despite some misunderstanding, what is this? Kopi Luwak? Is that how you pronounce it? Wait, let me go make sure I'm not missing nothing. All right, I'm not. It's not actually a type of coffee, but rather a method of production. Therefore, the taste may vary significantly depending on the source of the beans and the roasting process. Our beans are from the Pengalingan highlands of West Java, Indonesia. The original and best location for production. Our beans are medium roasted because we feel that gives them the best flavor. What does it taste like? It is noticeably not bitter and is intensely aromatic. I wonder why it was pooped out. It has a complex flavor profile that is smooth, earthy, and sweet. Okay. Let's back it up. They have been partially digested and excreted, but you took the outer layer off. You cleaned the remaining beans, so couldn't you just take the original beans? I'm so confused. Would you not get the same taste if you just took the original bean without it being partially digested and shit it out? I'm pissed. I am disgusted. What? Y'all just made me mad this morning. Coffee beans are seeds and no beans. They contain caffeine as a plant defense against animals. However, this is no protection against this cat. They're small mammals that belong to the... Oh, that's an interesting name. My great-grandmother's name was Vivary. Normally, they prefer to eat just the ripest coffee cherries. In Indonesia, these animals are known as luwaks. During the digesting process, the coffee cherries and its pulp are removed, but the coffee beans are not digested. During this process, some kind of fermentation occurs that is responsible for giving the coffee a special flavor. After about 24 hours, the beans are defecated by the cat. In Southeast Asia, these feces are considered gold. They're collected from farmers and processed to coffee. In the next steps, the coffee beans are washed. Hold on. Oh, please. All right, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to miss that trade, which I did not. All right, I don't know what that level is. All right, back to our poop coffee. In the next steps, the coffee beans are washed, dried, pounded to remove the skin, sorted, and finally roasted. The cats play an essential part in the production of the cat poop coffee because they are the gatekeepers of quality. They sort through the coffee cherries and discard any low quality or damaged fruits. So they contain only the highest quality coffee cherries. Well, you know what? They said it didn't taste that great. So maybe the low quality coffee cherries are better. Not they tried to make it. Okay, this right here. Is it safe to drink? Look at it this way. That juicy marble T-bone steak is just a lump of dead animal. Farmed mushrooms grow on old chicken poop. Potatoes grow in manure. And cheese is nothing more than a lump of moldy old milk. So that makes drinking cat poop coffee better? Okay, yeah. You people can go to hell. Not y'all, but those people. Because who even thought to do this mess? And why? I'm so disgusted, y'all. Like, I am so disgusted. Ew. Applejack said before this, I was a crazy person. Yeah, you're not crazy anymore, baby. Give me that grape chicken salad. Well, not the chicken part, but yeah. Give that to me. I will eat that and mess up my reproductive system before I drink that. That's disgusting. Ew. No racism, but why they always doing too much? They drink Janelle. And I fought hard to keep that comment to myself. I just know it wasn't one of me that thought this. Okay. Because there's no way I will watch an animal eat this coffee cherry and I'll just be like, oh, they love to eat the coffee cherries. I would never think to myself, when they poop this out, because they go and they filter through the bad ones, this is the best coffee cherry to make coffee out of. I would never think that. I'm so disgusted. I am so disgusted. I cannot wait to tell my grandma about this. She's on the phone right now. Otherwise, I would literally bring her in here so y'all can get her reaction. Because what? You know, they say you learn something new every day. I wish I didn't learn that. I did not need to know that there was a cat poop coffee. I could have kept that to myself. Y'all could have kept that to yourselves. I didn't need to know. That's like I used to be one of those kids where like you know how you have really book smart kids, but then you have kids that are just so smart that they know a whole bunch of useless information. I was the book smart kid. I didn't want to know useless information, and I am pissed that I know this useless information. I'm pissed. Now I want to wipe my brain of that because she probably want to try. No, if she get off the phone before I before I get off this stream, I'm gonna bring her in here. She probably ain't gonna want to get on camera, but I'm gonna tell her, and I'm gonna let y'all hear her natural reaction. She probably gonna be like, "Why would anyone want to drink that?" Cause what? Yeah. Y'all. And you want to know something? Oh, look at my little cousin. We're so cute. There are probably people out here, like, you know how people have different reasons for why they want to be rich and wealthy? Just thinking about the different things they want to do. They want to travel the world. They want to buy a big house. They want to give to charity. They want to do all of these things. There are probably people out here that tasted that coffee once and loved it and thought about how exclusive and exquisite it is, and I want to be rich and wealthy so I can drink that coffee every day. Can you imagine being able to afford to consistently drink cat poop coffee is one of your motivators for getting rich and wealthy? Well, Applejack said that she is slightly green. Amelia says she's slightly green as well. I don't know if Trenches said. Baby, I've been ready to be done, especially because I'm so sleepy. So sleepy. But I have to ask myself, do I want to take a nap first or do I want to wash my hair first? That is the big question. And I'm probably going to take a nap first because showers wake me up. It could be 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting in. I'm super tired. As soon as I get in that shower, I'm up for another hour. And I would like to just lay down. I know journaling's not going to be very much. I've only taken one trade. It was invalid. But I was able to break even. So that's really it. And like I said, I think I only missed one trade. There's only one thing I want to look at, and it was the trade where I said that I was questioning. It was a buy pullback off of that buy rotation level, and I just want to look. I don't even think I have any examples of that where It pulled back to my minor level. The POC was in the wick and the volume was opposite my trade direction. I don't know how many examples I have of that, but I'm going to look because I'm pretty sure I need to make it to where if that happens, it can't be attached to a level. And that, honestly, the one trade that just would have lost today is probably my only example of that, because if I'm not mistaken, all the other examples didn't have levels attached, which is why it worked out. And the only reason I had a hunch and did not take that trade today is because that is a rule of mine because of the volume pattern of the swings. That's a rule of mine if it doesn't pull back far enough to come back to my minor level. So I just had a thought of like, it's probably needs to be the same rule, and it looks like it does. But it's not going to take me long to look at that. Like, I should be able to do all my journaling probably in 30 minutes, even upload it to TradeZilla, do all the category, like attaching all the tags, adding it to the playbook. I could do all of that in 30 minutes today. My goal is to always be able to be done journaling by like 12:30. That's what I want. I don't really want to still be on my computer past 1 o'clock. I don't. And that includes the physical journal and the online journal all together. Just made your day, KeAmber. You're welcome. This is why I'm here. Y'all always make my day, I'm not gonna lie. My best friend, I think that was yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, he was off yesterday. So it must have been like Friday. He said something to troll me, and I was like, yeah, I said, all right, it's time for me to go stream. I'm going to go spend time with the people that love me or something like that. He was like, oh, that's what we're doing? That's what we're doing? I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, cool. Go with them people who love your funky ass. And da 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 da. I was like, all right. So I hung up. So when he called me on his break, he was like, are you done talking to the people who just love you so much? I was like, are you jealous? Are you hating? I'm confused. Why are you mad? It's like, look, we have us a good little time. You don't understand. We have us a good little time. We got 20 minutes left. Baby, this price action. Let's see if we just get this huge push. What time was that push yesterday? I don't even remember. Let's see. What time does that say? It was 10:22. Let's see if we get some little push today. Yeah, he was upset. He ain't like that. He didn't what? But that's just because he doesn't like sharing. Alright, so we're at the buy rotation level. Oh, let me see if this thing uploaded to OneDrive. Y'all, I was watching this video last night. This girl, I guess her daughter was making her mad, so she took her outside on the porch as her timeout. And the little girl was screaming, kicking, crying, I want to go back inside. She hit her mama, threw a chair at her mama, everything like that. And she just, you need to use your inside voice. It was a video about gentle parenting. Now, granted, I grew up with gentle parents. I did not get whooped. I was never on punishment, but I also was a good kid as well. I just had a mouth on me, which I'm pretty sure y'all could tell at my big old age. I've always had a mouth on me. But I had gentle parents. I had parents that if I asked why, they explained, and not just because I said so, which I think is so important. I feel like a lot of these kids that do crazy stuff out in the streets is because their parents tell them because I said so. Well, my parents explained to me that it was dangerous or this, that, they explain certain things. But this gentle parenting mess, first of all, how you gonna tell her to use her inside voice outside? And I think the little girl was pissed because she knew she was being recorded because she kept looking down at the camera. The little girl could, first of all, she had on a pull up. If you could talk that well, why you got to pull up on? If you could do all of that, you could tell me when you got to go to the bathroom. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway, so she ends up ending the video. So in the very next comment, because the post went viral. So in the very next comment, they posted somebody's reaction. This girl said, "The Lord knew what he was doing when he didn't bless me with no kids." She said, "'Cause I wish my kid would sit here and hit me and throw a chair at me." She said, "I would have took that little bitch and threw her right across the yard." I said, "Oh my God." When I tell y'all, I had tears in my eyes. I said, "Oh, this girl is crazy." It was so hilarious. But I felt her because that's what we don't do. That's what we do not. We do not. Yeah, I never got a spanking. Wish I got another trade in, but oh well. Yeah, don't force it, Amelia. Definitely need that push. Yep, never got a spanking. You did not have gentle parents, but I was also a good child, but still there was no gentleness, and they wonder why I'm so stoic and quiet now. See, I'm like, ooh. Let me read y'all. So I don't know how many of y'all are the oldest kid, but I saw something on Facebook the other day and I was like, oh my goodness, this is me. It's me. Where is it? I hope I can find it. Did I not save it? I thought I saved it. I didn't. Let me keep that. It says, I saw something on TikTok that said, nobody isolates more than the oldest daughter who knows nobody is coming to save her. And immediately I teared up. Then to add to it, I go to the comments and saw isolation, extreme independence, the need to accomplish everything but never feeling like you've accomplished enough. Literally spoke to me. When I tell you guys, I've accomplished so, I literally have to remind myself to be gentle with myself because I accomplished so much at such a young age, and I did so much at such a young age, and I still feel like I've accomplished nothing. It doesn't matter how many awards I have. It doesn't matter like me accomplishing the goal of becoming debt free and saving so much money, getting to the point where like I've been able to not have to work. No, let me not say that, because it's not like I have enough income coming in to cover my bills, but to be able to not work for 2 years because I wanted to take a break from life. Like, not many people can do that and not have to. I mean, obviously I live with my mother. That's a choice of mine because I don't feel safe and comfortable living on my own. But it's not like I don't pay bills here. I still pay bills. I still got my normal bills. Health insurance alone is expensive as hell, but it's like, that is a huge accomplishment to be able to say, you know what, in my early 30s, I want to take a break from life to have made six figures in business and have my own businesses and decide for my own mental health to step away from them, to like the numbers of awards and medals that I have dating back from childhood, but even in my adulthood and business and things like that, like I've accomplished so much and I feel like I've done nothing. I tell my friends that all the time. And I don't say it to get sympathy from my friends or like for my friends to glaze me and be like, "Oh no, girl, you know I legit feel that way. I do. I do. I really do." Mhm. You're the youngest. You know what? It was a lot of people in the comment section that said that they're the youngest and they feel that way as well. You got toe up, Janelle? At least you know you deserve. No, I don't feel like anybody deserves to get whooped personally. Like, I've tapped one of my nephews on the butt probably once. I've tapped my niece on her legs one time because she was kicking her brother. So I'm going to tap you on your leg so that you know how it feels. But each one of them I've probably only tapped once. I don't, whooping, I don't do that. If you hitting me, I'm going to hold your hands. What are you doing? Now, I know like my youngest nephew, he hits because his siblings hit him. So, and a lot of times when it comes to young kids, like this is why I feel like there are certain like with classes that you go through when you're pregnant, I think part of it needs to be like you need some kind of child development course or something, like, or put that into the parenting classes when you're teaching them how to change diapers and stuff. Teach them about that part. Kids can't communicate, so that is their form of communication. You know, things like that I feel like is super important. um but yeah, I just don't feel like kids should be beat. That you don't learn anything from that. And it's kind of like a, it sounds bad, but it's like a reward for bad behavior. And it doesn't do anything. After their ass stops stinging, they're going to go back and do the same thing. Oh, that was just temporary. So I'm going to still go off and do this because I don't give a damn. Because yes, she going to whoop my ass, but it's only going to hurt for a little bit. I kept my mouth shut, but I cried a lot. I'm the oldest, and I'm the one my mom calls when she needs something. My dad. Yeah. Well, I ain't the one my daddy, well, he does call me, but he don't get no answer, Kim. But yeah, like dealing with my parents as they were separating. My parents were married for 30 years. Okay. So watching my mother go through that, and at the time, my sister had already moved out the house. So, and my grandma wasn't living here. So I had to go through a lot of that too. You know, it was a lot. It's a lot. As much as my mom used to be, I ain't one of your little friends. Girl, yes, you is. Because no matter what you feeling about what, guess who you gonna come to? Me. Every time. And I love it. But it could be a lot sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It can. I'm the oldest, but I do feel accomplished. I'm considered the a-hole of the family though. Not Amelia is the family IT help desk. Called 10 p.m. and I thought something's wrong. No, he just needed Excel help. I'm weak. Daddy, go Google. I'm weak. That is funny. What are we gonna do here? Do I chance it? Oh, nope. The POC is neutral now. But I think that part of me feeling like I haven't accomplished anything is because, to be honest with you, I'm so confused right now. I want to make sure I haven't confused myself. Don't think I did. Will I regret it? Hopefully not. Bitch. That was so inappropriate. I don't care. I still don't know if I'm okay with double top middles. Um, in these particular divergence pullbacks, it pulled back to my middle level right here. But baby, we was chancing it. Fuck it. Why not? Actually, I wonder if no, yeah, that didn't follow the same as if it's counter trend. But now Applejacks doesn't have to stew in anger because I took the trade. I missed my dad dearly. He was an a-hole like me. My dad's not an a-hole. He is a bitch. Nah. He he's very nonchalant and very I get part of my personality from him though, cuz he is like that. I was always the person who like people felt like I didn't care, and it wasn't that I didn't care. I'm just nonchalant. I care. I just don't want you to know that I care because you're not going to use that against me later. Okay. So I just pretend like I don't care sometimes. But I don't know. I do plan probably next year to have a little sit down with him. It's probably not going to go very well, but we'll do it. But it is not for us to have a relationship afterwards and start keying. It's just because nigga, stop texting me. These are the reasons why you need to stop texting me. I actually thought he would be too prideful to continue, but he still is. Even after I went off and gave him 3 of the 3,000 reasons why I don't want a relationship with him, he don't care. Hey Amber, it's your dad. I just wanted to say happy birthday, and I love you no matter how you feel about me. Wait, what? It's okay. I know it's okay, but hell, that is a crazy guy. But it is what it is. Life is life. Gotta take what it gives you. Potty mouth. Listen, Applejacks, I just felt great about that trade, okay? I did. Just because niggas. I'm sorry, Applejacks. Look, I'm crazy like you. You get me. Be grateful for the things that you've accomplished so far and know that you will achieve your future goals eventually. Be patient. Yes, Janelle, you better speak that shit. Thank you, girl. Oh yeah, I never finished what I was saying because that trade was setting up. So I think the reason why I don't feel like I've accomplished much is because for the last 10 years, which has been most of my adulthood, my number one goal was mastering trading. So no matter what I've accomplished, not to say none of it mattered, because it mattered. However, it didn't matter as much as this. Oh, I guess I could have taken this trade. Let's see if it would keep going or break even. It said the break even, well, my auto break even would have triggered just now. Nope, it's gonna keep going. So don't stew in anger, Applejacks. Okay, we were inside of the zone of where my minor level changed to an uptrend. It was a downtrend here. Oh, I don't have the colors on anymore. I need to change it back. But it was a downtrend. It changed to, I took certain indicators off my charts because I didn't want to have to answer, hey, why are your bars changing colors, for new people and stuff. So I just tried to keep it more simplified so I wouldn't have to keep answering the same questions over and over. But either way, that's where it changed to an uptrend. We immediately rejected. Now, we pulled back to my middle level, which was fine. POC was where I wanted it to be, opposite volume, everything, because we were touching both levels. But because we were inside of that zone, I didn't take it. What I have noticed is most of the time it'll work out. I just can't be close to this level. Like if my entry would have been like up here, I wouldn't want to take it because I would want to break even there, because who's to say we'll actually break through there when we have an immediate rejection like that. But this particular setup has only happened probably, maybe this might be like the third, fourth time in the last month. Doesn't happen often. If it would have only pulled back to the minor level, I definitely wouldn't have taken it because I don't do that. But because it pulled back to the middle level, I could have been clear to take it. Could have. Let me make sure that wasn't a weak level, right? Yeah. Wasn't a weak level after a new high. We pushed off of the buy rotation level. However, there was less volume in this swing than the previous one, so that the sellers didn't really take control over the swing. So I was kind of clear to take it, but like I said, I don't really take that trade very much, so it was a little just a little body volume. Yeah, it was literally exactly how I wanted it to be. Yeah, no steering. Look at where your journey is taking you in a stream with people who support you and also drink caffeine. Applejack's, leave me alone. You are crazy. I just love y'all. You are right. Because if I would have gotten successful 10 years ago, I would not be streaming right now, and I would not be talking to y'all about cat poop coffee and grape chicken salad. Don't forget to add your grape chicken salad, honey. Don't think that just completely gets rid of your grape chicken salad, because it doesn't. Oh my gosh, I am weak. Y'all are hilarious. 9:37. All right, let's see what we get here. I don't think I've really been taking trades going back towards the session lows and highs for good reason. I mean, we haven't really been trading there very, very much. Oh, don't do that. Oh, okay. I thought the 1 bar pullback was gonna set up. I still haven't really been taking 1 bar pullbacks. Oh, I did go through and review trades yesterday where, like, all right, let's say we have a 1 bar pullback here, and then we go up, and then we pull back a second time. I cannot take that first pullback. So if this was a 1 bar pullback and we create divergence, I already don't take that divergence. That's fine. But the very next pullback I cannot take. And also, I'm trying to think. So also, like, let's say it's not a regular pullback, and after the 1 bar pullback, it pulls back to create divergence. I can't take that one either. And it makes sense. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention before, but it makes sense because if my whole strategy is based off the volume of the swings and the POC in my entry bar, the volume in a 1 bar pullback is not real volume. It's not. So I can't really count that as a swing, even though technically it is, but it's really not. So that's something that I did notice yesterday, which I think was one of the trades that I lost. No, it wasn't one of the trades that I lost yesterday, but it was a trade that I sat out of that I ended up losing. And so I went ahead and I reviewed that. I reviewed like probably, I don't know, 6 different things yesterday and was able to filter through quite a bit. Quite a bit. Love me some grape chicken salad. One day I'm going to put a couple of grapes in. Okay, wait. Have you put grapes in tuna? Because if you have, I'll try that. Since I can't eat chicken salad. I kind of want to try it just because. I'm just going to put one little grape though. Cut up one little grape, put it like to the very edge so it don't touch anything else. And then I'll see. Alright, we got stacked imbalances here in this candle right now. Oh, we pushed down instead. I will tell you guys something else that I have been looking at is like stacked imbalances in an outside bar, because the session is pretty much over. So you can see like we're already in the uptrend here, right? And then we have an outside bar. It's an outside bar because obviously the wick comes down below, but we're still in the uptrend. We never had a reversal. And then you have a stacked imbalance or strong level. A lot of times you're just going to push from there. Like for instance, let's see, is it this one? But you want the imbalance to be in the same direction that you're going. So we're in an uptrend. POC is buyer's volume, and you got a stacked imbalance. So like this one didn't work out. Oh wait, never mind. That's the reversal bar. But here you got the stacked imbalance, and one of them is seller volume for the downtrend. Boom, you go. So that is something else that I've been looking at. Because if I can kind of take away some of the setups that probably don't happen as much, but just add in something simple like that. Because a lot of times when that happens, like when it happened here, it was up here for so long. I definitely could have entered that. I just would have had to hit the little chart trader button to enter on the close. But yeah, that's something that I have been noticing. And the session is finito. And we ended green. But yeah, that's where I draw the line. It might be good. I'm gonna try it one day. I think I might. Do I have tuna in there? I gotta have my mama make tuna though. I know how to make it, but I like hers a little bit better. Did you know there's a restaurant called Chicken Salad Chick that serves chicken salad? No, I did not. Where were we at? I think when we were in Branson, there was a place called, what was it called? It was right next to the place that we went go-kart riding. Ooh. It was Chick something. Oh my goodness. It was a cute little name, and they sell a whole bunch of different varieties of chicken there. Like, oh, now I'm upset. It was like a wide variety. Ooh, Side Chick. It's called Side Chick. And because I was hungry, and we were actually going to the go-kart place anyway, but there was like we wanted to get ice cream for the kids as well, and they were right next to each other, and I was like, Side Chick, what kind of restaurant is that? And yes, it's a chicken restaurant. I thought that was so cute. And they said the food is pretty good, but of course I couldn't taste it. But yeah. Not yet, gross. Wait, they have grape salad? What is grape salad? I drove by it a few weeks ago and had to look it up. She missing out. God's blessing. I'm weak. All right, so let me give y'all a summary. I took 2 trades, 1 win and a break even. The break even was an invalid trade. Like I said, I do know for sure that I missed one trade earlier this morning. I have started at 8:35 instead of 8:30. I'm going to go back now that the market has slowed down a little bit. I am going to go back. When I do review though, I do review based on starting at 8:30 cuz my charts are usually open before 8:30, so my zigzags are all correct and everything. So I don't know if there was any trades between 8:30 and 8:35, but there was only one trade that I for sure missed out on. But like I said, I don't even think that I would have gotten filled anyway. It's really no big deal. But let's go to the accounts dashboard. Oh, and I did figure out how to zoom. Didn't know yesterday how to do it. Boom. Because wet. Don't play with her. But yeah, so we're back at 2,000 drawdown on this account. Almost 2,000 on that one. Only thing I care about with this account is by the end of Friday, we need to be back at full drawdown. That's it. So hopefully with CPI being tomorrow, we start getting some better movement for the rest of the week. That would be nice, because yesterday was full of mistakes, but my strategy still held up if I didn't make those mistakes. And then with today being a green day, despite the chop, which is a good thing, it kept me out of a lot of the choppiness today. I really wanted this week to be like the week where I just really test to see if all that I have is what I need, which I do think that it is. I only have 2 more question mark places on my cheat sheet, and that's it. No, 3 more question mark places on my cheat sheet, and that's it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Predator, you have a great day as well. And you too, Apple Jacks. It's just grapes and like a vanilla yogurt. Oh, okay. I can eat that. I can eat that, because I was a little worried. Like, what the hell is that? But yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Bye, Janelle. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in like always. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.